Thank you very much. We are very happy to see you here, and we want to thank celix for having us. My name is Aliia. I am a partner manager for Tempo, and today I'm going to talk about how to enhance your ITSM infrastructure with Tempo. I just need to take this thing. Okay, thanks. So before we start talking about ITSM itself, I wanted to first just quickly give you a brief introduction of Tempo and our product suites. I'm sure many of you know our product, so can you please just raise a hand if you are using Tempo, Structure, or Street Solutions? Yeah, all right, great, thank you. So what we do at Tempo is we practically enable organizations to get use of their most valuable resource, time. We help to optimize it, we help to track it, and we help to manage it in an understandable way. So let's first, let's first take a look at the Tempo suite. So here we have 4 products: timesheets, planner, cost tracker, and budgets. So usually when you start working on a project, you start with planning. So that's what we use planner for. So planner is a way to do capacity and resource planning. Then we move on to time tracking. So we practically give insights into how you spend your time and where do you utilize it. And also we have cost tracker and budget. So budget operates on server and DC, and cost tracker is a cloud solution. So this is a financial tracking tool. So practically we help turn your time into value, into costs, which you also can track and manage using our solutions. The next thing I wanted to talk about is project portfolio management. So, and here we have a structure. So if with Tempo tools, you're able to take control over your time, over your capacities and resources, with structure, you are able to manage the progress and the hierarchies of all the things that you are doing within your Jira. So it's a way to increase visibility and to do it in a way that is meaningful to your organization. I will probably mention this a couple of times during my presentation, but structure is really flexible, so it practically can do whatever you want it to do. So also, we have the new additions to the family. So we have RoadMonk, which is a road mapping and idea management tool. We have Liquid Planner, which helps with realistic planning, and it's kind of out of the Atlassian ecosystem for now. And our recent acquisition, All Street Solutions, you probably heard about them. What they do is they turn your Jira data into really beautiful charts that you can use during your work. So here are our customers, small and large companies, just like the companies that you represent. And I want to highlight that they all come from different backgrounds, and they are all using Tempo to enhance their processes. So back to the topic, and today's topic is ITSM. You probably know a lot about it, so I'll just say that ITSM allows a company to track incidents, to manage progress, to manage service requests, and many more. So it's practically a way to establish communication between internal teams or external teams if you are a product company and you're working with tickets, for example. So in order to truly see the value of GSM, and Jira Service Management is one of the main tools that provides organizations with it, we need something to expand their capabilities with. And that's where Tempo comes in. So we can see that the baseline for all the productive work and for the better way of managing ITSM process is IT efficiency. So if we apply structure and timesheet to it, we can increase the customer satisfaction, we can help your service and support teams to perform better, and we can help the leadership to get the insightful reports and many more things. And it actually has been researched that using additional tools to ITSM and Jira Service Management will help you decrease your costs by 20%. So now let's take a look on how Tempo does all this. How does it support your ITSM environment? First, I wanted to start with structure. And sometimes we all face unhappy customers, we all face delays in the requests or in the incident investigation. So here we have a way of tracking service level commitments or SLAs. And here we actually have the screenshot of structure. And while it allows you to build reports and visualize Jira hierarchies, it allows you to track SLAs as well, and you can see the progress on each issue or on everything that you've been working on. What else you can do is that you can, for example, create a dashboard in structure with different columns. So we call these columns, and we use them in structure a lot. So we have the time to first response, the time to response, and we have an SLA breach indicated if you have it. And these are all sorted out by months. And you can, of course, drill down and investigate where an SLA has been breached. So another example is highlighting the results of your metrics to make informed decisions. So this is again a screenshot from structure, and we can see that we can track the issue health here, and we can use different colors in order to mark the ones that are most important to us. So let's move forward. Yeah, and what we have here is, well, we want to identify any gaps in resources, and we want to know where bottlenecks exist within our projects. So in order to make sure your management has the ability to modify the request or to kind of take action where it's needed, you can also use structure. You can sort it by urgency, by progress, and by status, and you can group your projects by project practically. So the next thing is just another example of how structure can help you. So imagine that you are a manager and you want to get insights into 3 projects that you have. Here is a way of doing it. And actually, when building a customer-facing support instance, or even an internal support instance, these are the capabilities, and these are the things that we need to keep in mind. We always need to be able to see the bigger picture and to track the risks and visualize them. So with structure and tempo, so here we are, I'm starting to talk about tempo as well. So structure will help you manage your SLAs, but you need to track them somewhere as well. So here we have an example of tempo timesheets, and you can easily track time within tempo, and this would be reflected in structure as well. So this is one of the first integrations we had and one of the most requested by our customers. And yeah, so let's move forward. Another topic I wanted to cover is Tempo Report. So Tempo Report is practically a way to get actionable insights into your projects and into the issues you've been working on. So here we can see an example of a report, and we can see that we can sort it and by, for example, billable and non-billable hours, by the logged hours. We can drill down to days, and we can have the bigger picture if we want to see quarters, to track quarters. And with structure and tempo integrated together, you can see how this reflects on a hierarchy level. So you will see how much time is being tracked on a specific issue, and you can drill down, or you can have the larger picture. So this is an example of structure and tempo integrated. And as I mentioned, this will help you get more insights into the reporting. For example, if you want to track the urgency of a request, this is the perfect way to do that. And you can group your issues by team. You can group them by tempo count and tempo team as well. So here we can see that we have grouped them by tempo team, and now we see the progress. We can track the urgency, the severity, and the time logged in tempo. So this is something that I mentioned. You can take teams and you can take accounts from tempo, and structure will do the aggregation. So it will combine all your tempo data together and show it in a beautiful hierarchy. What I wanted to mention as well is that Tempo understands support teams, and we all know that in order for a team, an ITSM team, to succeed, they need to be able to track their performance both on time and on a progress level. So we've covered a lot at this point, and there is one thing that I wanted to mention is that although we are combined together, there is one more solution that might help you enhance your ITSM performance. And this is custom charts for Jira by All3 Solutions. So the thing is, although there are native reports within Jira Service Management, they're not very customizable. And especially when it comes down to reporting in dashboards. And custom charts will help you actually achieve that. So they are really customizable. They are really easy to read. And you can present this, for example, to your management, or you can track the progress of your projects yourself. So this will also help improve their performance for you. So, of course, I'd like to cover more, but we are very limited on time. Feel free to ask any questions. Feel free to visit me at the booth, and I will gladly elaborate on your requests. Thank you very much for your time.